Hi everyone. I'm going to talk to you a bit about my herbal remedies that I'm taking at the moment. They've changed from the Dr. Morse formulas, so I'm also kind of winding up, as it were, to taking more and more herbs. And about 3 nights ago now, I had a strong Herxheimer or Herxheimer Healing Crisis night where I just had really extreme pain for a bit more than 2 hours, and it was just like insane. So that night I didn't take any herbs, and that next morning I didn't take any herbs apart from this moonshine yarrow, which I bought from a wonderful woman in Canada, I think. And Fox Mountain, it's called. There's lots of Fox Mountain companies online, but this one's special. Yeah, so this is kind of like the basic that I'm going to tell you now, and in the next couple of days, weeks, I'm going to be building up to some more Lyme's disease specific tinctures, especially for neurological Lyme's and head issues. So in the morning, once a day, I take nettle tincture, which I've actually had for ages because I had trouble with keeping my iron levels up. So I actually bought this a while ago. It's quite a lot of it in there. And I just take 10 drops every morning. I could probably take more actually, but that's what he told me to take, so that's what I've been doing. And I've been fine on that. I haven't had, in the whole time I've been taking it, any strong reactions from that. So I kind of feel okay with keeping up with that one. Then the things that I didn't stop, even though I said I stopped all of them, I didn't stop these two because I had already started taking these before I took some other single tinctures, which are the ones that created that reaction. So I bought some CBD oil, which in the last month has become illegal in France, and I managed to buy it in the UK, and someone drove it to me because it's known to be really good for if you have a lot of feelings of nausea, feeling sick, and just general pain relief. I think it does all sorts of other things too. And they sent me these cute little pots of kind of cream that you can use, and they smell amazing. Really lovely company from Slovenia. And I got the 5% one because I was new to taking CBT, and some people have very strong reactions from taking this oil. So just to kind of start off on a kind of small dosage is better. Some people could take 1 drop of this and it would just be like way too much for them. Loads of kind of herxing and healing crisis reactions. Thankfully, I haven't had that. I personally haven't noticed amazing things from it, but probably because there's just so much shifting and changing with me at the moment, it's hard to know what's doing what really. But I take it anyway, and I just hope that when I'm feeling sick or nauseous, then it's kind of helping with that. Right, I've already talked a little bit about moonshine yarrow, but it's a beautiful yellow flower, and this is actually the essence of the flower in here, and it smells and tastes really nice. And it's specifically for kind of helping you with feeling a bit more kind of calm, at ease, maybe more feelings of happiness or a bit more blissful, just kind of chilling you out and probably working on your nervous system and that kind of thing. I did do a bit of research on it, and I always kind of feel like I'm putting this powerful nectar under my tongue and just leaving it there for a minute and letting it work its magic. And there's just something really quite special about it. It smells like, well, it's alcoholic because obviously they put alcohol in it to get the essence out. But it's like the most divine sweet wine or whiskey that you might have. It's delicious. Anyway, I'm glad I bought that. And the woman who sent that to me in the post said that there's a special book that I can get the name of from her, which is all about healing the heart. And I've got a lot of pain in my heart and issues in my heart, and emotional as well as physical, and that really connects with the brain and issues up here. So I think if I can read about the heart and try to heal the heart, then I probably could go quite a long way in helping myself. So I'm going to get that book and see what it says. There's probably all sorts of fascinating things out there that I just have no idea about, and I'd like to learn more about. So the other one I've now been taking for 3 days. I've got a spreadsheet all about this, just to see when I'm reintroducing herbs and my reactions to them. And so I'm just trying to keep track of it all so that I can heal, you know, as successfully and as quickly as possible. So it's called Motherwort, and the name in big is French, Agripomme, something like that. So Motherwort is really good for the heart, helping with anxiety and lung issues and bronchitis. I have a lot of breathing issues at the moment, so that's the one I wanted to reintroduce first to see if that would help. And this morning was much worse than now. This morning I had pain when I breathed in, and now I can breathe in as far as I go and I've got no pain. So it's really kind of helping out, I think, that one. There's another one I have to do with the heart, but it's a bit different, and I'll tell you about that in another video. I'm not taking that at the moment. And then I have been off dandelion, but pissenlit I will go back onto because I was fine with for quite a while. I was just getting a bit worried and wanted to separate them all out. So I'm going to go back on that tonight. Again, that's one I just take in the evening, and that really detoxes you and works your kidneys. So that's going to work on you through the night while you're asleep, and then in the morning you can kind of flush out lots of toxins. So I think that's a really good, nice, simple one that I could even make from my own garden, which I'm hoping to do on the next new moon. And then the biggie for brain and neurological issues to do with Lyme's disease is Japanese knotweed tincture. And I've literally started taking that yesterday lunchtime, and I'm going to take that 3 times a day, starting half a teaspoon, going up to 1 whole teaspoon. And yeah, it doesn't taste so very much. I've never really had herbs that have got this kind of what is it in it? Ethanol extract of Japanese knotweed and distilled water. Rhizome, whatever that is. Huh. Anyway, I was having a lot of stabbing pains in my head, and I thought, right, I need to really start on one that's to do with the brain, because it might help those stabbing pains. And even though I had a really severe session of it a couple of nights ago, it's still been there a little bit lingering in the background every so often. It just kind of attacks me, but no way as much as it did that night. So hopefully that's one I can stick with and then start adding in the others. So that was longer than I thought, but I hope that was interesting for any of you that are trying to help yourself with Lyme disease or any other kind of chronic illness where you're just trying to get rid of anything you don't need in your body. Please subscribe, press the like buttons, and comment below if you have any questions about my healing regime. And I'll see you soon. Bye.